What's up, everybody? I'm Doggie Diamonds. You're now watching Doggie Diamonds TV. This is part of today's rundown, and if you're here from TikTok, X, Instagram, or Facebook, I appreciate you. So Stephen A. Smith is no stranger to controversy. Always have these sports takes, and sometimes on his podcast, he have other takes that's not always sports. But in this one, he finally admits that he don't like LeBron James, and LeBron James don't like him. So this is according to awfulannouncing.com via Rolling Stone, and it says Stephen A. Smith on LeBron James, I don't like him and he don't like me. So let's go on to read. Has the tension between LeBron James and Stephen A. Smith cooled in the recent months? According to Stephen A., not so much. In an interview with Danielle Smith of Rolling Stone, one of the topics discussed was Stephen A.'s feud with LeBron James, which peaked in March when LeBron confronted Stephen A. on the floor during the game between the New York Knicks and the Los Angeles Lakers. When asked about the incident, Stephen A. made it clear that he'll still talk to James, saying, and so I'm not going to cover the Lakers? I'm not going to talk about James now? What sense does that make? I have to cover the sport. He's a big part of the sport, which means I have to cover him no matter what. Smith then asked Stephen A., what is going on with you and LeBron James? And he said, I have nothing to say about that. I don't like him and he don't like me. He's one of the greatest players who ever lived. I'm going to show him that respect, and I'm going to cover him objectively. When he does great, I'm going to applaud. When he doesn't do great, I'm not going to applaud. He hid behind his son, Los Angeles Lakers, Bronny James. Tried to make something out of nothing as if I was dogging his son, which I was not. The real issue was we don't like each other. And he used that as an excuse to confront me. I got it. Both Stephen A. Smith and James have had plenty to say since their viral confrontation. As we near the off season, there is no reason to expect that it won't continue through the summer. So finally, he admits that he doesn't like him. I wonder what his and why and where his dislike from LeBron James comes from. Is it just the sport or is it something else? Because we know a lot of times, like with artists and podcasters and media and content creators, the artists don't like us because sometimes we have to report when their records are good, when their records are bad, and then they take it personal. So does he not like Stephen A. Smith based off his criticism of how he plays the game, or is it something else? I don't know. I really don't even know. But just saying we don't like each other. So do you not like him, Stephen A., because he don't like you? Or did you not like him first and then him feeling that you didn't like him, he don't like you? Because sometimes I carry it. Well, not carry sometimes. I'll always be like, if you don't like me, then I don't like you. I've never liked somebody who didn't like me. Once they show their dislike for me, I won't be liking you back. Like, oh, you don't like me? Well, then fuck you. I don't like you. But I find that when we're critical of people's art, and in this instance, when you're critical of somebody's play, the way they play the game, they tend to not like you. And I feel like he's saying in this situation that LeBron James not liking him and use Bronny as an excuse to confront him when he just wanted to just go up to him and say, yo, you know what, Stephen A., I think you a bitch and I don't like you. Which I would have respected if he did that. But this according to Stephen A. We're not saying that this is why LeBron don't like him. Who knows? And I think saying I don't like him and he don't like me is just kind of like leaves too much room for why. I think Stephen A. should have kept it a buck. Like, yo, I don't like him because of this. Or I don't like him because of that. But what do you think? Why do you think? Do you think it's a sport thing? Or do you think it's something behind the scenes? Do you think it's criticism? Because right now in this day and age, you can't criticize nobody. The fans attack you. If I say the Clips is, overrated, the Redman album, you see how they do me. You see how they do me for my criticism. I know I'll probably never get a Clips interview. I'll probably never get a Redman interview. So, but I'm going to say what I got to say. And I think Stephen A. got the right to criticize and speak about the game. That's what he is. And I think people forget that he is a critic of the sport. Maybe he could go too far, but what is too far these days, right? So I could kind of side with Stephen A. I could see where where he's coming from, with his takes on stuff, but then I could see how people could be mad. But at the end of the day, somebody got to talk, right? Somebody got to talk, somebody got to listen, and we all got an opinion, right? But what do you think? What do you think this stems from? What is this about? Is it about the sport? Is it about people who just say LeBron James will never be the GOAT because Jordan is? What do you think? What you think is important? That's why y'all leave comments. That's why I want y'all to have discussions in the comments based off of what I say, based off of the content I put out. I need y'all to go in there and leave a comment. I need y'all to hit the like button also. I need y'all to share. I need y'all to subscribe. I need y'all to do all that. That's what I need. Yo, man, I'm out. This is Doggie Diamonds TV. Leave me a comment down there. Peace. And make sure you watch these related videos right here. Where these Brooklyn Bridge pictures are, you see the videos that popped up? Yeah, you can watch some of those videos and you see the circle that's turning where it says subscribe. Hit the logo. You subscribe to the channel. Subscribe. Sub. You got a SUB because I don't be putting the B sometimes.